Have you ever heard the saying, if you pull your gun, then you better use it? Today we're going to discuss how purely going by that belief could possibly ruin your life. Right after the channel intro. Remember, only you can ensure you and your family's survival. Live your life with honor and integrity, and always be the wolf hunter. Don't be the sheep, and never be the wolf. Welcome. I'm an avid prepper, an oath keeper, and I'm certified to teach the use of deadly force. If you want to learn actual prepping skills and how to protect yourself legally, then please subscribe and also click the bell icon so you won't miss whenever a video is released. We're in this together, so welcome to this community.
So I've heard a lot of people say, if you pull your gun, then you better shoot it. Meaning, if the situation's gotten that bad that you gotta pull your gun, then you're justified to use it, and then you better shoot. Which is true, but only part of the time. The more correct saying is actually, if you pull your gun, then you better be prepared to use it, both mentally, physically, emotional. Hundreds or thousands of people every day across the United States pull their weapons in self-defense and never shoot the bad guy, and you never hear about that. And that's because the bad guy doesn't get killed, nobody dies, so therefore the news doesn't report on it. And even though the police responded, the self-defender also does not get arrested for it either. For example, if a mugger confronts you and as you're pulling your weapon he runs off, are you going to shoot him as he's running away? Or what if a group of gang members starts confronting you or surrounding you, and as you start pulling your weapon they start scattering? Are you going to start taking wild pot shots at them as they're scattering away? There's just hundreds of different scenarios where people can understand that their life is really starting to become threatened, and so they're justified in pulling their weapon to stop that from coming to that point. But before I go any further into this video, I'm going to be talking about how this law, how this is generally applied across the United States. And as I always say in each one of these videos, you need to research your own state's laws so that you can make your own informed decisions of what's best for you. But so many people forget that after you have been forced to shoot a bad guy, after you've been forced to shoot a criminal to defend yourself, there is still the aftermath of the shooting. Even if somebody is mentally prepared to go ahead and pull that trigger when they are forced to defend themselves, many people still have mental implications afterwards. It still messes with a lot of people's minds after they've been forced to kill somebody in self-defense. So many people are just Hollywood educated when it comes time to taking somebody's life, or how it is when a bad guy gets shot. In the movies and in TV, Hollywood so many times shows that when a bad guy gets shot, he just instantly drops and he's just instantly dead. And it's just not like that in real life. So many people don't really understand the brutality and the ugliness of what it's like when somebody gets shot. The screams of agony that the bad guy lets out when he gets shot, or the agonal breathing that somebody does as they're actually in the process of dying, or for seeing in real life the trauma that's going to take somebody's life, but that trauma, that horrible trauma that you were forced to give to that person. And as good guys, we naturally care about other people. So naturally, it would bother us once we have been forced to cause that kind of trauma on somebody else that's going to end up claiming their life. And then there's still the legal costs. Would be another reason why, if you absolutely don't have to pull the trigger, if displaying your weapon can dissolve that situation that's putting your life in danger, even if the local prosecutor does say, hey, that was a good shooting, no charges filed, and he pats you on your back, that dead bad guy's family can still come after you in civil court, and that can run you into the thousands and thousands of dollars. And that's why I really highly suggest that you belong to a legal group that specializes in self-defense, such as the USCCA. And no, I've not been paid by them to say that. So whether you pulled your weapon and ended up not having to actually shoot it, or whether you did actually shoot, either way you better be legally justified with the action that you took. Because the courts are going to take a look at the action that you took, and then they're going to ask themselves, was it reasonable for you to be in the amount of fear that you were? And then they're going to ask, was your actions reasonable? Basically, you want a judge or a prosecutor or a jury to say, you know what, if I would have been in his shoes, I would have done the same thing myself. And that is when knowing how to properly articulate what you saw, what you perceived, what you were feeling at that time, but knowing how to properly articulate all that could really save your butt legally. And how to actually do that, how to actually properly articulate yourself, is going to be a whole different video for a whole nother time. So if you have been forced to pull your gun and to defend yourself, whether you shot the bad guy or whether you didn't, the first thing that you need to do is to ensure your immediate safety and then call the police. I've done a video on this before, but police have a tendency to believe that the truth teller is the one that calls 911. And that's because criminals have a tendency not to call the police. So you want to make sure that you call 911 first to notify the police of what happened, just in case that bad guy decides to try to protect himself legally and he calls the police with a false narrative. And if you think that this wouldn't happen, I've seen it happen before. And to see a video that goes into greater detail of how shooting a bad guy can screw with your mind mentally enough that you can mess up what you say, that can get you in legal trouble, and then also what to say and what not to say to law enforcement when they show up, check out the video that should be appearing in the upper right hand corner of the screen right now, about now. Go check that video out to help keep yourself out of jail should you have to shoot a bad guy in self-defense. So what's your thoughts on the if you pull your gun you better shoot it versus the you can pull your gun and not have to shoot it debate? What's your personal experiences? What's your thoughts on this? Comment below and respectfully, in a civil way, let's see what everybody has to say about this.
Also, while I enjoy making these videos for pennies on the hour, I am wishing to purchase better video and editing equipment that will allow me to make better quality videos for you all without actually putting me into debt to make the videos. So if you have the disposable income, please consider joining my Patreon video channel, where for just $1 a month you'll get early access to videos and also receive special prepper and naturally made gifts from time to time and other exclusive Patreon member rewards when they become available. To help support our community, please subscribe and hit the like button. Please comment below. Please share this video on social media. And please make sure you have the bell icon hit for notifications of when videos are released.
Anyways, folks, if you made it this far, hey, thank you very much for watching. And I pray that you have a good night.